Today I'm going to introduce the Supreme Court Chief Justice Warren L. Burger. He was born on September 17, 1907. During his time between 1969 to 1986, he assumed Chief Justice. Warren Burger was born in St. Paul, Minnesota in 1907 and one of 7 children. He attended John A. Johnson High School and he wrote articles on high school sports for local newspaper. He graduated in 1925. At the same year, Burger also worked with the crew building the Robert Street Bridge. Burger enrolled at St. Paul College of Law, receiving his degree in 1931. Warren Burger supported Minnesota Governor Howard E. Stanton's unsuccessful pursuit of the Republican nomination for president in 1948. After he was selected, President Eisenhower appointed Burger as Assistant Attorney General in charge of the Civil Division of the Justice Department. Warren Court was the period in the history of the Supreme Court which L. Warren retired and Warren Burger became Chief Justice. In 1969, President Richard Nixon nominated Burger to succeed Chief Justice, and Burger won Senate confirmation. Burger retired on September 26, 1986. He has served longer than any other Chief Justice appointed in the 20th century. President Reagan has chosen Warren E. Burger as recipient of the Presidential Medal of Freedom, the nation's highest civilian award. Burger died in his sleep on June 25, 1995.
Background of the case. The case of Katz vs. United States began in 1967. When Charles Katz used the public telephone in Los Angeles, California to phone in illegal gambling bets. Katz used the public phone to place bets with bookies in Miami and Boston. While placing these illegal bets over the phone, Mr. Katz was unaware that the United States federal government, through the FBI, was listening. The Federal Bureau of Investigations was able to listen to Katz place illegal bets because the agency tapped that specific phone. Following the recorded conversations, Katz was arrested and immediately taken into custody by the FBI. In response to the arrest, Charles Katz said that the police had violated his rights as an American citizen. He claimed the FBI and the Los Angeles Police Department disrupted his right to privacy. The right to privacy is a constitutional liberty granted to all American citizens. The right to privacy requires all government authorities to protect the privacy of individual American citizens. Because of these rights, the case of Katz versus United States is regarded as groundbreaking and unique. The Katz vs. United States trial took place on October 17th of 1967. In response to his arrest, Katz appealed the charges and claimed that the FBI lacked sufficient evidence and probable cause to record his telephone conversations. To legally record phone conversations, to do so without invading a citizen's privacy, the FBI or any police department must have probable cause. In other words, the government must have solid evidence that you are a criminal or are engaging in illegal activity. Without this evidence, without probable cause, the government cannot invade your privacy. The Katz vs. United States trial was decided on December 18th of 1967. The case was heard in the Supreme Court of the United States. The verdict of the case. In Katz vs. United States, the United States Supreme Court ruled in favor of Katz, stating that the police department and the FBI violated his right to privacy. This right is expressed in the Fourth Amendment to the United States Constitution. The United States Supreme Court stated that the use of public phone is private in nature. When an individual is making a call, no government agency is allowed to listen to the call unless they have secured probable cause or evidence that points to illegal activity. The Fourth Amendment to the United States Constitution does not allow any agency to engage in unlawful searches and searches of American citizens. This amendment also defines what the right of privacy is and what is required to break an American citizen's rights to privacy.